Hi folks, my name is Allie D'Andrea. Welcome back to MidwayUSA's YouTube channel. Today we are talking all about how to fletch your arrows at home. And this is specifically for my bow hunters out there. So without further ado, let's jump right in. When it comes to arrow fletchings, there are a lot of different configurations out there, which is why I think fletching your arrows at home can be so much fun. You can really customize this. You can try out a couple different settings, see what works best with you in your particular bow setup, and have a little fun with it. You can be a little creative here, even when it comes to colors and things like that. So today I'm going to show you how to do a 3-fletch using the Bitzenberg fletching jig. So let's first go over the equipment that you'll need. First, you need some acetone or arrow wipes. You'll need a primer pen, some arrow wraps, some vanes, arrow vane glue, your fletching jig, and a wrap pad. Step one, you want to take your acetone and a paper towel or your arrow wipes, and you just need to clean off the ends of your arrows where you will be applying your fletchings. This creates a nice clean surface so that everything adheres to your arrow well. Step number two, take your arrow wrap and lay it out sticky side up on your wrap pad. Then take your clean, dried arrow shaft and you're going to line it up with your nock end. I actually like to remove the nocks for this. I think it makes it a little bit easier. Line up that end with the end of your wrap and then gently roll and push forward, twisting that arrow shaft until the wrap is completely on the arrow. Put that nock back on, and now it is time to set up our jig. So with this jig, there are a few different configurations depending on how you like to fletch your arrows. So I mentioned today that I will be doing a 3-fletch. This jig is This jig is also capable of a 4-fletch or a 4-fletch offset, and you adjust that by using an Allen wrench and these little set screws down here. So you'll see the top set screw says 120 degrees, and what that means is your arrow will rotate 120 degrees with every click of the nock dial. So you'll turn, you'll hear that positive click, and that means that your arrow is rotating 120 degrees. So 120 means a 3-fletch. The option in the middle is 90 degrees, so that means your arrow will rotate 90 degrees with each turn. That is a 4-fletch. And then we have 75 by 105 degrees. That means it will be a 75-degree turn, followed by 105 degrees. Followed by 75, you see? So that is an offset 4-fletch. And the way that you make this adjustment is by tightening or loosening these screws. So today I want a 3-fletch, which means I'm going to tighten down that 120 degrees until I feel a little resistance. And then I'm going to loosen the set screws on the other two options. And that means every time I turn this nock dial, I will hear a positive click every 120 degrees. And now we are ready to actually begin fletching. So we have our jig set up exactly how we want it. So I'm going to take my fletching, put it in the jig. I like to line it up on the second dash from the bottom. Take your primer pen, give it a good shake. You'll just rub it right along the vane. And then you want to let that dry for about 30 seconds. Then we will apply our glue. Now with the glue, you want to make sure that the glue that you use is specifically for fletching arrows. I've tried to use other glues in the past and have had issues with the vanes flying off my arrows. So get yourself a good glue. You want to make sure that you apply a thin but consistent bead of glue down the entire length of the vane. You don't want any spots without glue. Put the jig clamp on your jig. You'll hear that positive click from the magnet. Line up the bottom and then just slowly push that vane towards the arrow until you see good contact on all sides. Then we're gonna leave it there for about 30 seconds. We're gonna let the glue adhere to our arrow. All right, moment of truth. Unleash your clamp. Give it a pull. Woo! She's looking good. Let's give her a spin. Now we're ready to repeat. Take your next fletching, line it up exactly where you did the first. So again, for me, that is the second notch from the bottom. Give your primer pen a shake. Prime your fletching, let that dry for about 30 seconds. Apply your glue in a nice, even, steady bead. Apply the clamp to the arrow fletching and give it another 30 seconds. Give her a spin. Last one. Yeehaw! All right, that is all 3 fletchings. I like to let these dry overnight before I shoot them, but that is all there is to it. Fletching arrows at home really is so customizable. You can make it exactly what you want. You can play around with all different types of configurations. And if you ever run into issues during the season and you need to fletch a couple more arrows, if you have all of this stuff and you know how to do it, you'll be able to address any issues yourself, which is great because we all know bow shops get very busy during the season. But that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to Midway USA's YouTube channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.